Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video, we are here for Saga of Tanya the Evil episodes 1 to 2. I'm getting this show rolling here on the Patreon. I do not know when this is coming to YouTube. When it is, hello. But I'm trying to binge season 1 in the movie before season 2 airs next season. I should have grabbed this before I started. Hold on. I have volume 1 of the... my light looks weird. I have volume 1 of the light novel. I've never read it. I got it thinking I might read it someday, and I have not done that. It has some really fucking cool art. Like, it has one of these, like, fold-out pages. Hold on. Like, one of these fold-out pages that has, like, the cover on it. I can't show this very well. Or I'm not showing it very well. And then, it's got all the... It's got a timeline on there or something, and then it's got, like, another character image here. The art style of this light novel is fucking amazing. It just looks so good. Anyway, let's fold this back up before I fucking ruin it. So I've never read this, but I did buy this a long time ago with the intention to read it, and it never happened. So maybe one of these days I will actually pick up the light novel series and, but I have not touched any of this series, so this will be my first introduction to it, and I'm so excited with season 2 on the way. Let's hop into it. I know it's an isekai, that's all I know. Saga of Tanya the Evil sounds like a very fun series, so let's see. Per usual, if I want to check out the Patreon and Discord, links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So, if you want to check out either of those, everyone will. I've heard us up straight into Saga of Tanya the Evil, episode 1. I said that weird. Crazy, I'm pretty sure his first season came out in 2017, oh my god. And then the movie, and then it's been a long time since then, and they're finally making season 2. Wow, the CG on those soldiers looks rough. Now, this is being done by Studio Nut, which is a studio I've not heard a whole ton about, honestly. Okay, this is clearly our world. This is, oh my Jesus, clearly not an isekai. Is the person who gets isekai just gonna be like a regular foot soldier or something? Yeah. So it's obviously trench warfare here, and the soldiers are making a push. You're just effectively... Yeah, I mean, this is war for you, Jesus. Is this our guy who's gonna be... Oh my god. Oh god, that guy's leg is crushed. Random group of mages? It's gotta be the dude who's getting isekai'd. Oh my god, they're giving him so much focus. Holy fuck! Wait, what? There is just like magic. That person came like flying in on something. What kind of world are we in? It looks like this is like World War I, like trench warfare type shit. But then we've got people like flying in on like whatever tech that was. Is this an isekai? Maybe it's not even an isekai. Maybe it's a reincarnation into a world that you're already in. Yeah, a mage. I at least thought it was an isekai, but like what is happening? Oh, that's awesome! Jesus. Believers have faith in the Lord's blessings. Well, this is the main character, obviously, given the image over there, and I've seen, like, memes about this show, like, I'm assuming this is Tanya, with the giant, like, evil grin. Like, I've seen memes about this shit before. The enemies of the fatherland. So are we starting after the isekai's already begun? Holy shit, the sound design there gave me chills. Such a unique art style, man. But it's definitely a lot different from the light novel. The light novel art style is insanely detailed. Like this cover, I showed it earlier. I'm going to show it again because people might not have watched the intro. I have the first volume of this light novel. Look at how fucking detailed I really can't show it well. My camera sucks, so I have to turn off the autofocus. But, I mean, the art is just... Go look up a picture of the first light novel volume. It looks phenomenal. Or do I just have Crunchyroll down? Okay, yes I do. For whatever reason I have Crunchyroll down. I was gonna say, this felt weirdly quiet. Tanya I'm just never gonna say that last name again. I'm just gonna say Tanya from now on. Degrechaf. I recognize this other lady's VA. She flew high and nobly. Damn. Is this the opening? Oh, never mind. Always engulfed in the flames of war. Virtually synonymous with victory is interesting. So they win everything, but they've got enemies on all sides. We're playing 315. Oh, okay. At least that was the plan. Is Tanya part of that force? Unified year 1924, Imperial Capital, Brune. Imperial Strategic Headquarters. Have they not been able to buy enough time? And so that one main force hasn't been able to make it to all the areas without some of the barricades or blockades falling apart or something. Vice Director of Strategy and Operations, Lieutenant Colonel Eric von Rurugen. Deputy of Strategy and Operations, Brigadier General Kurt von Rudersdorf. Got some hard to say names. It's just the rail and ship schedules. Damn, so they're getting... Oh my god, I'm yawning a lot. They're getting fucked up. Entente Alliance. Vice Director of Strategy and Operations, Brigadier General Hans von Zetor. Okay, so yeah, Plan 315 is failing. What is Rhine Theater? A talented contemporary. Damn. Jesus Christ. There's that guy we saw in the beginning. I thought that was going to be the dude who gets isekai'd or something, but Tanya's already there, and I swear to god I thought this was an isekai. Maybe I'm deluding myself here, but I have no idea. As warfare continues to rage on. So interesting that they have like magic and stuff. They have spells and everything, but then there's also just like regular trench warfare with people with like muskets and shit. Very interesting. And it said in Tanya's just both of these two are just flying here. It said this is the was it 1948, which sounds like they're using a regular Earth calendar. Let me see where did it say that. It's like right here. 1924, excuse me. Oh, Tanya's got like a robotic leg there too. Or is that a leg sleeve? No, that's just literally. Well, I honestly can't tell. It literally does look like a robot. Well, no, it's a leg sleeve. See how it like wraps around the leg and then your foot goes like right here. Okay, it's just a leg sleeve. Imperial Army 205th Assault Mage Company Platoon 3 Commander 2nd Lieutenant Tanya de Gurishov. Oh, they've got a child out on the field here. Platoon 3 member Corporal Victoria Sarah Bryakov. Oh, I got explosive bullets. God damn. Platoon 3 member Corporal Harold von Vist. Platoon 3 member Corporal Kirst von Walhorf. Jesus! Good protection there. Okay, they have like comms. Oh, Jesus, they're both gonna die, aren't they? They're most definitely both gonna die. Oh god. Tanya does not look happy. Did they actually survive? Oh god, is the food nasty? Okay, they both survived. Oh, storm's rolling in. Oh god, they don't like Tanya? Damn! Sending him home for ignoring her orders. Oh my god, she is just like a child. Damn.
召喚は志願して前線へ赴いたのです。勝つか死ぬかの選択肢しかありません。私もクルスト伍長の意見に同意します。あります。
Oh god.
再び上官の命令に逆らうというのだな。
Victoria stepping in here.
機関らの意志は尊重しよう。だが
They truly have probably some of the most unique, like, character design faces I've ever seen. Yeah, so they, like, attach this, like, mechanical boot, like, allows them to fly. Imperial Army 205th Assault Mage, Company Commander, First Lieutenant Ehlin Schwarzkopf. Oh, they got taken off the front lines. So she didn't send him home, but Tanya said, you're getting off the front lines. Damn, they're playing cards at the rear. Yeah. Sent to the rear where it's safe, huh? Their like eyes are lighting up like there's like magic eyes or something. Oh god, is she falling down? What the fuck? Did she just die? Oh my god, she like fell all the way down and Tanya just kept on rolling. Oh, never mind. Okay, Tanya did come pick her up. Jesus Christ. Quite a platoon leader here. 403rd Mage Company suddenly encountered 2 companies of enemy mages. I recognize Tanya's VA. Who else does Tanya voice act? Oh, it's Aoyuki, of course. I knew I recognized that voice. Or is this a different Aoyuki? Yeah, it's Tamaki. Yeah, no, it is Aoyuki. Tamaki, Mao Mao. I mean, the list goes on and on. This is such a famous VA. I still want to understand how this child became a platoon leader. Type 95. Damn. I don't want to be the kind of incompetent who goes to rescue someone only to lose them and her soldier. She's gonna get herself killed, and it even sounds like Tanya was looking out for her by trying to like keep her back. We got a rescue mission. Jesus, is there? If you have war on all sides, like all the borders of your country have to be just an absolute ruin. Stopping us from artillery spotting. Yeah. That was their whole issue. They couldn't spot the artillery. Oh god. Jesus, he went up and got immediately blown to bits. Good god. Oh my, Republican Army 106, the Recon Mage Company. The second he got out, they blew him up. Republican Army 106 Recon Mage Company Commander, First Lieutenant Augustin Hossmann. The fact that they have like magic but they're still using muskets is hilarious. Maybe you have to use muskets for this, or they just, I suppose, haven't developed, despite having magic, the tech to make higher powered guns, or semi-automatic to automatic guns. Damn, so they blew him up. Oh god. Yeah, they just said, then told their commander if they did a wide range attack like that, it would drain their magic. Would hurt your. This is the first inner monologue we get from Tanya, and it's about promotion chances. Damn! She's gonna destroy 3 platoons on her own. It's rough being a salaryman. And they're like, what the fuck is a salaryman? Yeah, this is an isekai. Tanya is an isekai guy into this little girl's body. Whoa. Same shit she said at the beginning. Damn, blasted everybody back. The OST. I wouldn't say that's the case. She is charging right at y'all. Whoa! God damn! Oh my god! Dodging like hell. Woo! Holy fuck! Dude, she just blew up so many of them. She's got a high-powered bayonet? Yeah! Holy fuck! This picked up at light speed. So is the Type 95 the magic she's using? They mentioned that earlier. They're like, you think you can't do it with a Type 95? What does that mean exactly? Because holy fuck, she is just obliterating these guys after they willingly weaken themselves, by the way. Also, I just noticed their little things they're flying on are like metallic magic horses. You heard that laugh? That laugh, that cackle from Tanya was crazy. Oh my god! Dude, this is nuts. No pun intended from the studio name. Going back. Oh, okay, so a lot of them still survived and they're running for their lives and she's just chasing them down! Oh my god. Shooting while flying and doing circles and shit is crazy. Oh my god. Does she have like a grenade launcher on there? Is that what that is? It's but then again, they're using magic, so that's probably just what's blowing it up. Got more chasing after you. They have to turn around and she's still going higher. So apparently their magic has a limit to like how high they can go altitude wise, and she maybe has a more advanced type, the Type 95, that allows her to go significantly higher, significantly faster, all the above. And that's possibly why this country never loses, despite, you know, they're taking bad losses right now, but they have people with insane magic capabilities and they're able to win the war like single-handedly almost. Maybe that's why this country is just known for winning. God damn, she's just up in the clouds. This is such a cool shot. Holy shit. Oh, giving him a warning. Oh my god. What an amazing patriot she is. Yeah. I really need to see some inner monologues from Tanya, because I bet you it's some shit like she's putting on this whole theatrics and everything, that she's like this big patriot and all the above, but she's gonna be some isekai salary man who's just like, I don't know, doing this for the hell of it or something. We'll see if that's actually the case. Maybe Tanya actually has just got isekai and is just fully in on this. I have no idea. Some lead toys, yeah. Huh? Oh my god, she's a fucking after image. Yep, they have like magic shields. We've seen them use that on many occasions. Huh? Focusing evasion route. Hold on. What? Spatial coordinates identified. Calculating. What does stochastic mean? The fuck does stochastic mean? Stochastic means having a random pattern or distribution that may be analyzed statistically but not predicted precisely. It is often used as a synonym for probabilistic and the direct opposite of deterministic. Okay, I understand. It's just a high probability. It's like calculating their probable escape routes. Oh my. Was that all within the musket? Or was that within Tanya? Whoa. Jesus! Is she the devil? Oh my god. Akumaka. Yeah, they had to put up their own defense. The explosion was that large. That was fucking crazy. Also, magic under maximum pressure mixes with the surrounding air. Wow. She literally reduced them to ash. No mage you can count on like her. Damn, so she's like the most powerful of their nation? Because so there's no mage you can count on like her. They're all dead. You just killed them all. Treaty of Worms. Is that just something she has to recite after attacking somebody? You kind of killed them before they could even hear that. Republican capital, Parisy. So this is the Republican capital, Ministry of Defense. I have a computation jewel, which was recovered after a certain battle. Republic Army 2nd Mage Company, Lieutenant Colonel Severin Bentot. By the way, I'm not gonna remember any of these names. It's gonna take many episodes. They've introduced a lot of characters. Tanya's the one. Tanya and Victoria are the ones I've got for now. Oh, they got a picture of her. First confirmed 2 months ago. The Devil of the Rhine. Oh, wait, that's a bar. Because it's Rhine Theater they're having issues at. And so they call her the Devil of the Rhine. It's like if you try to attack the Rhine, you'll meet the Devil of the Rhine. And now we're back in our country. Redeployment of our central forces to the Rhine has been completed. So Tanya bought him time. Probably smart. It's probably a good idea. What? What's wrong? Was sent to Rhine Theater. Oh fuck, they got killed in the back lines? Oh, did like, cause Tanya was deployed there, and when they sent Tanya away, did Republic forces advance and take that area out? Oh, damn. One called the Whites. Silver Wings Assault Badge. Silver Wings Assault Badge. Did you just assume it? Ah, so they were just the back lines, but they were just sitting ducks, basically waiting to be hit. A perfect place for men who wanted to die. So she sent them there knowing they would probably die there. Jesus Christ. No wonder the show is called Saga of Tanya the Evil. Oh my god. She sent them there literally to purposely, because they were like, it's victory or death and all the above, and she was like, okay, I'll consider it, and then sent them somewhere where they would just die. Jesus Christ. Yo! What? That is fucking crazy! Holy shit, what a first episode. The fucking evil grin. I'm gonna love this show. Listen, it's not okay what Tanya's doing or anything like that, because these guys just wanted to fight for their country and such, and because they disobeyed her orders once, and then she wanted to just send them home, where they would have just lived, but because they continued to pressure her and say they wanted to be there and all the above, she sent them to their deaths knowing they would die. Listen, none of that's okay, but fuck it. If that's the kind of main character we're getting, I'm on board for the evil shit. Let's just see where this goes. I have no idea where we're gonna go with a main character who's as evil as her. I mean, the show is literally called, name is right down there, Saga of Tanya the Evil. Great episode 1. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 2. How the hell do we start at 20? Oh, yep, now we're gonna see that it's an isekai. Episode 2. So episode 1 just introduced you to the kind of person that Tanya is, and the world that they're in, and all the above. This war-stricken world that has magic and all the above. And now we're gonna see how Tanya got isekai'd. 2013 AD Tokyo. What are my deficiencies as a human? Jesus. I'm superior to the incompetent before me. So he was like a salaryman boss? Or? Talented Employee Award. You're receiving this award in recognition of your contributions to the company through the establishment of business processes. Oh my god.
だって。
ただでさえ無断決令も無視された。さて、理由がどこにあるのでしょう。
ちょっと待ってくれ。
Improve your skills more than ever. Career support book. What you need to work the way only you can.
労働対価が支払われる。
I'll do my job and tell people they're laid off even if it's a pain. Damn, so he's just a company bot. Freedom of choice. Man, this whole monologue here makes so sense given what we saw last episode. Jingo Jungle is this opening? Oh, it's not playing right now, but they're giving credits to it on screen. I just happened to pause at the time that it's showing up. I have heard that song. I have listened to it maybe only twice, but I do recognize the name because it's such a recognizable name, and it's Myth and Royd as well, and I'm a huge fan of them. I did not know that was the opening for Saga of Tanya the Evil. Where's the department chief's chair? Maybe he's just being a little... Oh my god, is this guy gonna fucking push him onto the tracks? The guy he fired? He is. So we literally see exactly... He acts the exact same as Tanya. Just whatever the government wants, whatever the fuck they want, as long as he can get a promotion and continue rising in the ranks and get paid for what he's doing, he'll do it. He doesn't fucking care. Yeah, that's crazy. To push the guy who fired you onto the tracks. Prioritize an immediate emotional impulse over reason. I really wonder if Tanya's gonna change throughout the series, or if this is gonna be one of those where Tanya is just, it's Saga of Tanya the Evil. Tanya is evil the entire time. I don't know. Whoa. What a cool shot. Everything frozen. Even he's like, what the fuck is happening? Why am I frozen in place? Whoa, what the fuck? The people behind, I saw their faces were blank and I was literally about to comment on it, and then we zoom in on the faces. No ability to empathize with others, and not a trace of faith in their creator. A bird is talking. Oh god. I don't understand the being is and is speaking to you, and he just accepts this. This is so interesting. So even after God is literally speaking to him, he's like, yeah, fuck you. Only the god or devil could exist beyond our knowledge of the world. Prices rise sharply, the invisible hand of God. Like what? Somebody pushed somebody onto the train tracks? Something similar, which we could call being X. Yeah, clearly. Then again, in the first episode, wasn't he saying, like, these people who, like, lack faith or whatever? I might need to go back and look at those lines again. In advance and in writing, yeah? As if you're making this god or devil your employee. I am that which returns people to the wheel of reincarnation, initiating rebirth. This is such a cool scene. Dude, you have disclosure. This guy is a true salaryman through and through. Jesus Christ. Oh, Overlord there. Random Overlord drop. Is this done by the same author? I'm not sure. It honestly could be the same artist, because story by Carlos Zin, illustrate. I'm looking at the first volumes thing here. Illustration by Shinobu Shinotsuki. Who is the author of Overlord? I forget. No, it's written by Kugane Maruyama, different author. Maybe it's by the same artist, and that's why they put it on there. I'm not sure why they're advertising Overlord. It's not done by the same studio either. Who does the art for the Overlord? It's Sobin. I think I'd heard about that as well. So no, I was just trying to find a connection in maybe the source materials, and that's why they were advertising Overlord, but it didn't appear to be the case. Oh, he's just lecturing a god. He's literally lecturing a god here. Those are beyond my capacity. So what? Interesting. So he says reincarnating people without faith is not worth it because 7 billion people is beyond this god's capacity to manage all of them, which is an interesting explanation for God. Like, there is a god in this world, and this god made the world, but humans have become so much that the god literally can't keep up anymore. It's a very interesting way to put it. Overwork is the sign of a failed business model. He's saying the god the god's business model was a failure because he's overworked. But yeah, the god was saying he's gonna make a special case for this guy because even though he has no faith, he's gonna reincarnate him. The fact that the god presented itself to this guy directly, and he still's like, yeah, fuck you. Analyze consumer consciousness. Oh my god, there will be no faith. Only the weak when they're in dire. This is such an interesting monologue and insight into this character already. Such an interesting insight. Also, such an insanely unique. Like, he is so in tune or like locked into the capitalist mindset. And so he's saying, I would never cling to you. Live in a world where needs are met, science is advanced. So basically, he's saying that the reason that people have no faith these days is because their needs are met. The reason people had faith back in the old days was because there was things they didn't understand, needs they weren't having met, and so they looked to a higher being to help them in a situation they couldn't help themselves. And that's why he was saying when a person is in a dire situation, they will lean or cling on somebody else, cling on a god. Strong social position, and you're not in dire straits. Yeah. Jesus. Now he's panicking a bit. And so he threw him into this world. Okay. Yep, he got run over. Wow. What an interesting beginning to an isekai. What an insanely interesting main character. Insanely interesting. That whole monologue and everything back and forth he just had with that god there is so fucking interesting to me. That was such a good character insight already 2 episodes in. Yep. And I'm assuming this god might reincarnate people, you know, into like without their memories. It's just like reincarnation of the soul. Like, you don't actually remember anything. You as a person die, but your soul's maybe reincarnated. But for him, he got reincarnated with his memories. Tanya grew up in an orphanage, it seems, maybe. Yep. So his brain is there, but he's still, you know, a baby. I'm Tanya. Unified year 1913, outskirts of imperial capital Barun. He's still calling him being X and not God. Abandoned and born under in another world. Oh my god. So many children here. Jesus. It was very similar to a certain European country and era. Yeah, keeping the bread down below so nobody will try to take it. From the world in which yeah, it is. Like I mentioned, I thought we were pre-isekai back in, last episode. I thought we were at the beginning. I thought he hadn't been isekai'd yet because it just looked like World War One. But then they like introduced, you know, shit like I actually think it's more like World War Two. No, it is literally like the exact time of World War One, basically. I think. When... Because World War One was like 1918. It was like 1913, 1918. What was the time stated here? 1924. So this is about 10 years after when World War One would have occurred in our world. When did World War Two occur? That's a lot later. That's 39 to 45. So it's kind of right in between the two major world wars that occur on Earth is when they're having a big war occur. But it is eerily similar to our world if you take away the magic. Oh god, they don't have money for the kids. Ah, damn, the kids were mining, the kids were farming. To the times there was a huge gap between the rich and poor. I mean, that's still the case. A painful, I would assume it's probably not as bad these days as it was back then, but yeah, a painful, difficult life was unavoidable. Destroy the enemies of the fatherland. See, this feels like where episode 1 would normally start in the show, but I actually really like how they did it with the first episode, and then we start getting backstory in the second episode. The madness that precedes war. Ooh, that's a bar. The country was gripped with the madness that precedes war. Fatherland's enemies. The power of magic did exist, yeah. Ooh, okay, so Tanya is very attuned with magic. I don't know whether to say he or she because he was a guy, but also he was so into his economic salaryman mindset and lifestyle. I don't even think he thought about gender or literally anything. He was just a person who existed to climb the corporate ladder. Conscripted those with aptitude as... Okay, so yeah, they took Tanya in. And if I were going to be conscripted, something made more sense to volunteer, receive officer training, and attempt. I see. Yeah, that grin. That's the first grin we've seen out of Tanya since being reincarnated. War is an unproductive and therefore wicked act. And I hate the idea of killing or being killed. Then again, last episode he was grinning heavily at the fact that he got those two dudes killed. The future would be assured. Imperial Army Officer Training School. Oh my god! Just because the magical aptitude. So it sounds like normally they wouldn't take children, but Tanya volunteered herself, and so they were like, she's good with magic, might as well take her and train her up if she's volunteering. Like, look at how small she is compared to everybody else. Yeah, they do feel, it does feel like this is supposed to be a representation of like the Axis powers almost. They even have, what was the Axis powers symbol? I mean, their symbol literally looks like the Axis power symbol. It just does. It looks almost identical. And because Tanya is saying, you know, how in our world the Axis powers lose, and she's literally saying, well, this world was similar to the one I used to be in, and she's probably attuning the group that she's part of like the Axis power. She's like, that doesn't mean that they're going to lose, that they're doomed to lose in the future. I mean, they got literally said you weren't being reincarnated. Survive and protect myself in this environment. I see. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this is the flying boot they give you. You want to get revenge on God? Whoa. Okay, so Tanya is going nuts to butts hard as hell in war at the moment so that she can eventually just fuck off and live a peaceful life once she's high up enough in the ranks or something. The Imperial military was a champion of meritocracy. We seek only the best results. And in less than a year, I was entrusted with training the second... Less than a year? How old is Tanya? Gotta be maybe like 10 at most. If even that. I was entrusted with training the second-class students. This is to eliminate the incompetent from our ranks. And we know, given the flashback we saw of the salaryman, he's got an issue with incompetence. Think from you maggots, oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna regret all that talk. Then, okay, Chief of Personal Affairs, then Major Eric von Rurugen. Good God. Is this when he first met Tanya? Because we saw at the end of last episode, he called her a devil or whatever. Whatever he called her. Evil little girl or whatever. What did he call her? what did he call her at the end of the episode? A monster in the form of a little girl. Yeah, that's what he called her. Is this when he first met her? Oh my God. Jesus Christ! And she just floated down. So, okay, so apparently you don't need the boot to fly. I'm not sure what the boot supplants or what it does for you, but this little charm she has is what makes her fly, because she just floated down. Keep ready, fight. So he was late being ready? That's the issue she had. The reason she blew a hole in the wall. You can't be ready 5 minutes before it's time to go. Oh my God, this girl is dangerous. Oh! She's just being as evil as possible. Carve the damn rules inside. Oh my God. Tanya was only stopped by him. There were minor issues. Yeah, people. Yeah, I'm shocked she didn't get like demoted or something, but her skill is just what, too great that they can't afford to demote her no matter the kind of person she is. Northern Theater Force Garrison. Yeah, damn. And yeah, I suppose in Tanya's mind, the way to advance the quickest to get to the highest point so that she can just live. I'm just gonna call her she. Tanya in this world is a she, even if he was a he in his last life. The quickest way for her to get to live a cush peaceful life is to have the best platoon, the best soldiers, and in her mind, disciplining them the way she does is the way to achieve that. It was there that I learned. Oh, are they gonna be attacked while they're out here doing this or something? The unexpected can happen in any world. You mean by that? Invite year 1923 Northern region. Yeah, so they mid-training had to actually go out and fight. Just now? Or? Fairy 08. So you just got promoted mid-battle because you've got shit to do. Damn, they're just gonna blow him up. Oh my God. Errors within 10. Jesus. Just strike after strike after strike. Yep, sent them into a frenzy. The alliance brinkmanship. Yeah. They were just like happily crossing the border as if there was no issues. Oh my God. Is this when the whole war began? And it's been war ever since this, I would assume? Those upper brass politicians. Entente Alliance, 5th Air Mage Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Ansun Se. Somewhat tense military exercise. It's a full-on war beginning. Oh, is that Tanya? Yeah. So yeah, they said it was gonna be a military exercise and sent them into another country to just get blown up. It appears to be what they're saying. It's supposed to be just a patrol, but then they're getting blown up by artillery. Ah, you're speaking too early. They're coming after you now. Oh God. Comms are cutting out. Multiple something magic interference. Oh my God! Holy fuck with the speed they attacked her. Yeah, basically. Oh, made connection again. I'm getting fucking attacked. Initiate delaying action. 600 seconds. That's a long time. Cook an instant meal, eat it, and clean up. Damn! Well, God is on our side. Now she's just flying right at them. This is crazy. I love how they do different, like, countries have like different forms of like flying magic, because the country, the empire that Tanya's from has like this boot that they wear, which then again doesn't seem to be what you need to fly, but these guys have like skates. They're like literally ice skating around in the air. Tanya literally said he doesn't like the idea of killing or be killed, but oh my god! Oh, never mind. You're excited. I thought he was like nervous, like holding the hand and being like, you know, because she had said she wasn't a fan of killing or whatever, but just did this to get a cush life. But what an honor, because yeah, if you do take them all down, you are the hero and you'll probably get promoted even more. Oh my god! Threw the headphones off. Got the magic field up and flew right through them. The aerial combat is crazy. Oh, got one. The OSTs. Ooh. Oh my god, the grin. Damn. Holy fuck, she blew off his arms. And the rest finally pulled up. Oh, y'all getting picked apart by one person. Oh, behind. This is crazy! Dude, the like maneuvering and how have they not hit Tanya? I mean, I guess she is small, so that's a benefit. Tanya's tiny compared to these full-grown adults. Whoa! Oh! Went in for the fucking physical hit. Oh my god! Holy fuck! Whoa! Oh my god! No way she just suicide bombed. Obviously we know Tanya's alive. What did that just do? Like the crystal broke. Was she like overloading magic or something to cause an explosion? Oh. Oh no, she put defense around herself as she blew up. Her right eye looks a little fucked, and yeah, her chest is a little rough, but making it seem farther while leaving the battle in a natural way. Well, or so I thought. Are they gonna immediately deploy her again? She was like, leaving in a natural way would be the easiest way to just get out of it. Imperial Army Northern Theater Military Garrison 1. Oh god, did they like not like what she did? During the battle with the Entente, you detain the enemy until reinforcements arrived. Serious wounds, you had 4 confirmed kills and 2 unconfirmed. Yeah, so she's injured all over. I didn't think they'd be so impressed. Halting the enemy advance. Yeah, and Silver Wings. Okay, so we see how Tanya got the Silver Wings assault badge. You got a badge and everything. All these people around clapping. You loved rising the ranks, and he had awards on his desk behind him as a salary man. But he's actually for once not. Yeah, they definitely do, because we saw in the first episode, Tanya's on the front lines. He's regretting his life decisions now. Tanya regretting them decisions to push so hard, because now it's just gonna keep pushing him further out into the war he was trying to get himself out of. I'm sorry, I've resulted back to saying he again because I started talking about the salaryman stuff. Whatever. I'm gonna change Tanya's pronouns a billion times. I don't think it fucking matters. She's 9! Oh my god, I was 1 year off. Young ace known as White Silver. What's going on here? Magical capacity and output are both incredible. Okay, clearly an enemy. Okay, this is gonna play the opening, right? And this is kind of a recap of the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna wait to hear the opening until the actual visuals play with it. Because, like, I've listened to Jingo Jungle maybe twice. Ever, and that was a long time ago. I just remember the name. So yeah, it's recapping everything that's happened so far, and we have an end credit scene. So let's get to that end credit scene. And then I'll hear the actual song when it plays. It was just a propaganda photo shoot. The Silver Wings assault badge. Is this when he meets Victoria? Oh god, they're gonna dress up Tanya like hell. Oh my god. My will to resist. Oh my god, and my very dignity. We're destroyed here. Jesus Christ. This he's about to snap. Loneliness and despair lasting in eternity. They're taking. Yeah, there's Victoria there. Until Victoria learns the kind of person that Tanya actually is. But this is part of the job. Yeah, Victoria, that face ain't gonna last too long. Like you're looking at something adorable. And don't let it show. You're talking like a child now. Fuck yeah, this show's awesome. I love it. 2 episodes in, I already love it. Man, great first 2 episodes. This is gonna be a banger show. The main character is so interesting in his thought process. This whole beginning scene of this episode was so interesting. The back and forth with the god, how he thinks about life as a salaryman, all super, super interesting stuff. And then he gets reincarnated as Tanya, and we see the full backstory here in episode 2 after it threw us into the hell of war in episode 1. And yeah, we'll see where we go from here. I have no idea what the plot of this is going to be, but we've got 10 more episodes and a movie, and then we are caught up before season 2 airs. But anyway, I think that is going to wrap it from reaction to Saga of Tanya the Evil episodes 1 to 2. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.